Hey guys, it's me, Christy. Yeah, this is week 24, and I am officially having a tweak out week, so this might be a little interesting. I don't know what it is. My journey started off in April 2012. And at that time, I weighed 248. My surgery date was October 15th, 2012. And at that time, I weighed in at 263. And I have been losing pretty steadily for the last 6 months. And I can pretty much depend on, or not depend, but guess by the end of the week how much weight I've lost. And with the rate that I've been losing. So this is actually the first 2 weeks that I have stayed exactly the same. I am coming to you with a weigh-in of 186 this week, which is the same as I was last week. And I don't know why I'm flipping out. I don't know if it's because of the weather. I don't know if it's because of the YouTube videos. You know, everybody's just sort of over the winter and ready for spring and to be outside. And a couple of people who are veterans have been talking about not losing any more weight, and they're very frustrated, and a couple of them are talking about a little bit about weight gain, and I'm freaking out. So I know that I'm only 24 weeks out, and I've got a long way to go, but yeah, I just try and stay focused and stick with the game plan and stick with my meals that I am pretty much living on now. Breakfast is very easy for me. For breakfast, I have an omelet, and I sprinkle. I have one slice of ham that I fried up in the pan, and then I sprinkle a little bit of cheese. It's not even 1/4 of a cup of cheese, and it's low fat, so I was okay with that, because it's like for 1/4 of a cup, you're getting six grams of protein. Plus, when I make my omelet mixture, I just do 1 whole egg and 1 egg white. And then I have about 5 crackers with it, just for some crunch. So I've been pretty much sticking with that as my breakfast. And dinner seems to be pretty easy for me because, well, part of the week I work until about 9 o'clock. And by that time, I'm not really hungry for anything. And so yeah. So for dinner, I usually try and make pretty rounded meals. I try and go for like protein, vegetable, and I cook a starch too, because my family still can eat starches, and you know, I don't want to mess them up. And I have not added fruit into my diet. I'm trying to get in all of my protein. It's very difficult. I have to be honest with you. I think that my protein is really low, and I'm contemplating maybe adding in a protein drink during the day. I have enough energy. I feel fine, but I just, you know, I could miss lunch and not even think twice about it, because I'm not hungry by the time I leave for work, I'm just not hungry. Well, so, yeah, so I'm tweaking out a little bit. And I was talking about, well, I had asked my mom because she had the RNY, and she had RNY surgery in the late 80s, like 89. Mm-hmm. And she got down to about 138. And she did not like that. She felt that she just didn't have enough energy, and had decided that she needed to be between 165 and 170 to be where she feels happiest. And so I felt like I could call her up and ask her what's going on, and see if she still had restriction. And she said yes, because I've been feeling like I've been able to eat not necessarily, well, more than what I started with. So I'm kind of like, this is like uncharted territory for me, and I don't want to make any mistakes. And I realize that this is a learning process, and that, I'm human. So I'm not going to lie to you, there are little things that I could be not having, and there are things that I need to have. So I'm really trying to work on balancing that out, and try to work on having some kind of routine, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people, talk about, they've lost so much weight, they can see all their wrinkles, and I had that big issue with the dry skin around my eyes and stuff, and I think I finally have it under control. But I just see, not that I gauge what everybody else is doing compared to what I'm doing, but I guess what I'm doing is just sort of, where everybody else is in the weeks ahead of me, I can pretty much think to myself, okay, well, eventually I'll get there. But I have to maintain that balance between like knowing what's right for myself and doing right for my lifestyle and the changes that I want to make in my life. So, and I realize that some people work out more, some people do other diets while they're doing this one. It's just, I try to keep it as simple as I can. I guess I'm tweaking out. This is definitely my tweak out week, saying, oh my gosh, I have to stay within such and such a range, and that's it. And I know that it's not like that in real life, and you can't, you're gonna slow down, and eventually, and you're gonna have to do things different and change it up and do different things, and be able to change as your body's changing. And I just, I really want to never, ever, ever have the feeling of, I don't know any other sleevers. So I'm like, does that fullness, not fullness. The only way I can describe it is before I had weight loss surgery, I had this mad feeling of like, if I didn't have any food, I don't know. It just sort of was like in my brain, I just sort of was like I had to eat, and then I would binge to eat. And I mean, I don't do that now, but in the past, I can specifically remembering hearing my stomach growling, and I'm not hearing that now. You know, and I'm just wondering, do those feelings ever come back? Do they ever? I just don't want them to come back, because I am so happy with how much I've lost already, which is I am down to 186, and that's a total weight loss of like 62 pounds. So I'm anxious. I'm a want it now kind of person, and you know, and I'm anxious to get out and start, you know, with spring, and you know, I'm having one of those weeks where I'm like, okay, I've been 186 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. And I'm wondering what's going on with my body. I'm not doing anything different. I'm just staying exactly the same. It's not going up. It's not going down. I'm just... And I want to lose more. I want more. I want more out of this. I want more out of my life. I'm not sad about it. I just sit here and I'm just thinking of the questions that were popping through my head, which was, you know, the hunger, and does that come back? And does it ever feel like you've stretched your pouch out? Because, you know, it doesn't feel like I've stretched it out. And I still have a ton of restriction because I don't like to push the envelope. Like, I know exactly where too much is, and I don't ever really try and put myself there in that position. I try and stay away from it, far, far away from it, because I don't like to be sick. Nobody likes to be sick. Nobody likes to not feel good. So that's what I'm dealing with this week. This is my week 24 update. And if any of my other little sleeve friends out there can give me some insight, because I've talked to my mom and I've talked to my aunt about this, and I mean, they're obviously different procedures, but we still have that same little tummy that they made for us. So I think that's all about all that I have for this week. So I'm going to really try and get my protein in there, and just try and get my protein in. I want to do a protein shake supplement, I think. I'm thinking maybe at lunchtime I'm going to actually do it. I don't know. We'll see. Thank you guys for listening to me ramble. Maybe I should do a body shot. I wonder if I could do one here. There we go. Let's see here. Can I do a body shot? Oh, I don't want you to see my bat wings. There we go. Let's see. There we go. Side shot. Front shot. Oh, this looks terrible. Thank you for all that are listening, and best wishes until next week. We'll see y'all later. Bye.